Alright. This is how you should start a YouTube video, by the way. What's up? Peace, son, whatever. Hi. This is a Ford 8.8 rear axle. It's out of a 2000 F-150. Short, single cab, short bed, 6.5, whatever. Now, it's got a locking, it's got positive traction diff in it now. But this did not, the stock one from factory, which I'm sure was never replaced, 240,000 miles, 30,000 miles or whatever, was kind of a bitch to get out. My issue that I had was I didn't see anybody else have. So I don't know what anyone else did, but nobody showed me what they did. When I took this bolt out here, which you need to do to get the pin out in order to get the axles out, you know, if you're doing rear wheel bearings like I was, that's the whole reason I was in here. I wasn't in here to do this. I just did it because I broke that. But anyway, this bolt broke and I tried drilling it out. And that pretty much, after hours of trying to do that and not even getting the pin and destroying the threads, that was pretty much the end result. So what I ended up doing was taking it into a garage where I had power, because I didn't have power where I was, and the bolt goes all the way through here, through the pin. I had drilled it out far enough that I drilled it out to about here, but if you were to just drill it out to here, and then you take a grinder and cut into that one, your pin should come out. Obviously, this will completely destroy this, unless you drill it out without destroying the threads. You could probably reuse it with that cut mark in it. It wouldn't be a big deal, wouldn't be the end of the world. But $400 for positive traction, that was kind of like, you know, it's kind of nice to have anyway, so put that in. But I just want to make this video so, you know, in case anybody had that problem. Those bolts are, I mean, it broke so easily. I didn't think it broke. So for a while, I didn't even know what was wrong and why my pin wasn't sliding out perfectly like everyone else's. So I just want to make this video to hopefully help somebody. And yes, this is just like balancing on my axle. Ford 8.8, not too bad. There's not too much else I can say about it, except the one other thing I do want to say is a lot of people assembling this. Every single video I watch uses a brake press to put this gear on, to put the bearings on, these bearings right here. You don't need a brake press. I put these bearings on, the new one down there, using a big enough socket on the inner race here, not to destroy the bearings or the outer race. Just make sure it's going straight. I calipered mine in 4 spots as those were going down. That went real good, no big issues. This one, basically, I lined it up. I eyeballed it. There, you know, threads are here. I eyeballed it because my bolts wouldn't reach, and then I malleted it down all the way until it would reach, and I got lucky. Worst case, you mallet it back off, try again. But once the bolts reached, it was just a matter of going around at like 20 to 30 foot-pounds until it seated itself completely. And yeah, the rest is history. Torque, everything's torqued to 100. This is 100. This is 100. It's relatively easy without the proper tools, I would say. Just make sure you check your backlash and your pinion gear. If you're going to, mine is stock and the pinion's stock, so it's good to just check those things though. And don't cut your brake line.